Hi, Vicki, popping in here today to talk to you for a little bit. I'm coming to you from Lincoln, Nebraska again, where I'm just finishing up dropping my son off to college. For any of you parents who've done that, you know it's not the funnest thing to do. So he's actually starting his third year of college, but the first 2 years he's lived a little closer to home. And so this mom is dropping her boy off to college for kind of the first official time. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the difference between running your business proactively and reactively, and what the difference is between for you as a leader or you as an employee in both situations. And I'm curious, have you worked in a business that just completely always reacted to everything? And if so, what was that like? What was the frustrations of that? And then on the flip side, have you worked in a business that was proactive and prepared for the things to come? So leave me a comment below. Curious to hear your experiences. What I know is that businesses who take the time to prepare proactively end up having a much different day-to-day business experience than those who don't. If you've ever worked in a place that felt like it was in firefight mode constantly, you're probably in a business that's completely 100% reacting to everything. And they're like surprised and caught off guard by things that are just should be like daily occurrences that their team should be prepared to deal with. So what's the difference in the cultures? Well, one, a proactive business is led by leadership that casts a vision. They have a purpose, they have some values that steer that organization, and they've really invested in training and development for their key leaders so that those leaders know when things go wrong or unexpectedly. They know the decision-making process that they need to do to shift gears. And there's not a huge chain of command to have to do that. They have some leeway to shift and some flexibility to shift from this way to this way. So leadership development, training, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence increases your employee and supervisor's ability to make decisions. And especially if you've got a clear-cut guideline, values, and guiding principles of how your business operates, then it's easy for them to be able to evaluate decisions they need to make according to those principles to make sure that they're always making decisions that align with the company. So that's one thing. And then some businesses have a high level of what I would call volatility in them from day to day, where things change very, very rapidly, and some businesses don't. So if you're in a business that has a super high level of volatility, then you have to do even more proactiveness to keep that situation from becoming super stressful for your employees and your leaders of that organization. And that means anticipating the things that could happen and having a plan A and a plan B and maybe a plan C, or having a process that helps people understand, okay, if this goes wrong, then what's the process for us to determine what to do next, versus just totally flying by the seat of your pants trying to figure it out. Flying by the seat of your pants is hard on the leader of the business, because that means that your team is calling you more, they're relying on you more for moment-to-moment input on what to do, versus being a proactive, well-trained organization where your team is empowered to make the decisions and they know when they need to call for help and they know when they don't. So if you're a leader who feels like your team could be ran more proactively, maybe pop a comment in. And if you're an employee who works in a total reactive environment, pop a comment in as to how that affects you, because it's super, super stressful for employees. Okay, that's my thoughts for today. Have a beautiful day, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.